Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to address the market. It looks like it's setting up for a massive move tomorrow, and it may follow through on Monday as well. I'm going to be sharing with y'all a specific sector that y'all should be looking for, all right, especially for tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing an update on some of the stocks that I've mentioned in the past videos. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in here, right? And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat. In the last video, which was I believe it was on the first, I released that video last Thursday. I told y'all that I was expecting a market bounce to 40.50. All right. Now, the bounce didn't show up immediately. It actually took five business days before it even tried to like show some type of potential that it could actually make it. Initially, I thought it would make it on that Friday, but it only went up to like 4,100, and then it immediately gave out again. In this specific zone, there wasn't. It was pretty much a whole lot of chop. Like, but there was some opportunities to make some money on this one, as y'all can see with all of the drawings that are on here, starting over here and again over here. We're gonna zoom in again. This is for people who are relatively new to the market, who are looking to see where the potential opportunities are to make some money in it and how to like see that they're coming, right? So here's an example. This is what happened on D6. All right, this is the SPY, by the way. I was looking at the SPY, and then at like this is 810. At 827, the SPY broke down out of this very simple, very textbook bearish panic. All right, and the drop to like 39.20 was inevitable. It was very clean, and it just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. Right. So this right here is like an opportunity for a day trade to the downside, and then after the move was done over here, the market ultimately bounced. All right. Now here is another one that showed up, and this is this segment right over here. This is what happened on the 7th, between the 6th and the 7th, right? We're gonna zoom in this. There was a inverse head and shoulders on here, as you can see. The opportunity was there, the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder, followed by the all day grinder. Very choppy way. It's a very choppy rise to the top, right? It eventually got to like 39.60, like I initially thought. And then today, there was more money coming in, especially after that Powell speech, all right? But right now, with the way the overall market is looking, it's looking pretty good. I think that we're going to go even higher, and I think that this level will be hit tomorrow. All right, I think tomorrow is the day. I don't think it's gonna take another 7 days to get to this box. All right, it may even go. This is what 40.60, maybe 40.70. So expect that. Now, the sector that I want to put on you guys' radar. We took a day trade on it today, and that stock is Marvel. Again, for those of y'all who have been subscribing to the channel, I shared Marvel with y'all on the way down, right? We made some good money last week on the way down after this right here, right? Now is the time to expect this thing to rise up. And the reason why I say so, and by the way, I'm not just talking about Marvel. I'm talking about the other semiconductor companies like AMD, like Nvidia, but specifically Marvel. All right. Now, if you look at the 1 hour, because that's where the pattern is, you can clearly see that there's a bullish pennant on there. It broke out yesterday, and I thought that it could get all the way up to $49 today, but it showed some weakness along with the SPY. Right? But the one thing that I like about it is that it's not done just yet. It has a lot of room. If it didn't get to 49 today, it's probably gonna get to 50 tomorrow. And it would make sense if we retest this previous level of support right here, right? Somewhere over here, at least really, really close to it before we see some turbulence, I would say. I'm not gonna say sell off again. I'm not sure if we're gonna have like a tremendous sell off. It looks like big picture. It looks like we're probably gonna have one, right? But with time, it's gonna be a lot easier to know exactly how low things can really, really, really go. But for now, like for tomorrow, I mean, I expect a continuation, especially on Marvel, and the other semiconductor stocks. All right. So now let's do an update on another stock that I've mentioned in the past, which was Amazon. Now Amazon is looking decent. There's one little thing that I was waiting for, which didn't happen, and I don't think it's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't. Um, the gap right here didn't get filled yet at 122, right? So this is a bit worrisome. Eventually, it's going to drop, right? But which day specifically is it going to drop? Is it going to drop at the end of the day tomorrow? Is it going to drop in the morning on Monday or on Tuesday? Or are we going to have like one massive bullish run all the way up to like 137 before we drop after the 16, right? So there's multiple ways this thing can play out. Eventually we're gonna have to make this move right here at some point. Like one of these is going to hit, but it's only a matter of when. um, but for now, I expect a move. Obviously, we got this first line, so this is what I expect for at least tomorrow. All right, Monday is a maybe. Like anything to the bullish to the upside is a bonus for the bulls. Eventually, there will be some turbulence. Eventually, there will be some chaos. So just be on the lookout for it and don't be overly optimistic, all right? Manage your risk, manage your risk. The situation for where day trades were more favorable compared to swing trades is right in this chop right here. This right there is where day trades is very much favorable. Like over here, yeah, it's kind of good to swing. I think you can swing for a little bit, and eventually the turbulence will come. So that's my thoughts on that one. Now, one sector that is looking like it's struggling, but it's a little sneaky. It's NIO, the Chinese sector. Now, the Chinese sector have been like it's been slow. It's been struggling. It's been choppy, right? But NIO had earnings yesterday, and we're gonna zoom in because this is interesting. Like the reaction to earnings was extremely bad, right? But right after that, there was a bullish pennant forming pre-market, followed by the pop 10 minutes before the market opened, followed by the squeeze right at the gates, right? Massive move right here, which indicates very strong level of support around like the 16 to 16.5 dollars. I don't think it's going to get here tomorrow or anytime soon. I think it's going to recover to at least $20. Like it may surprise a lot of people, I think. Like I'm not bearish on Neo. The volume looks good. And the fact that it didn't collapse completely like right after earnings below $16 is a good sign that the support is there. So definitely keep your eyes on Neo. Just Chinese EV stocks. Watch them for a potential long tomorrow. It is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. But we'll see. I'm gonna be looking at that one too. It's yeah. I'm gonna be looking at that one. Now the last stock that I'm going to address in today's video, that stock is an energy stock. ENPH. All right. And y'all remember the warning that I gave y'all in the video that I've talked about this stock specifically. It's there. It's on the chart. I told y'all to not be overly bullish on the energy sector because during these times, it's the only like sector that's been very, very, very positive compared to like everything else. Energy along with oil stocks, they're very high up there. So it's a little scary to short with this one. It's been consolidating. It didn't quite get to that low at 250. Like it dropped a little bit, not as much as the tech sector. It tried. And then right after that, that chop fest kind of started, and during the past like 4 days, it immediately had a massive push to the upside. The hit at 320 was inevitable. Eventually, it's going to stop, and I think that it may stop at around 335 before it falls and before it rolls over. Yeah, it's not going to like to just go up in a straight line. So it's going to get to like 335, and then when the turbulence hit in the market again, then I think everything, like absolutely everything, would just follow each other to the downside. All right. So that's my very honest opinion on all of these stocks. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. Helps the channel a lot. It allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at NGumah and the PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, there are some basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get some free stocks signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah from PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.